Catherine the Great ruled from 1762 to 1796. That's 34 years, making her one of Russia's longest reigning rulers. Catherine was born on May 2nd, 1729, and given the name Sophia Augusta Frederica. She was a princess by title, but her family wasn't wealthy or particularly well known, governing a small town in Prussia, which was a kingdom that was culturally German and covered parts of modern-day Germany, Poland, and Russia. Her mother could be warm and affectionate to her sickly younger brother, who was the family heir, but she spent most of her time scolding Catherine for being too energetic, too headstrong, and too rebellious. Then, like out of a dang Disney movie, a letter arrived from Russia asking Catherine's mother to come to Russia for official reasons. Oh, and bring your daughter along. Apparently, everyone was talking about how lovely and smart and classy she was, piquing the interest of the Russian Empress Elizabeth. They met the Empress Elizabeth, who had no children of her own, and she immediately fell for Catherine, loving her like her own daughter. Catherine spent the next year learning Russian, she converted to Russian Orthodox, and changed her name from Sophia to Catherine. Then, on August 21st, 1745, she married Peter von Holstein-Gottorp, Elizabeth's nephew and the heir to the Russian throne. But they didn't have a loving courtship, and certainly not a loving marriage. But Catherine plowed through, knowing sooner or later she would become Empress of Russia. She just had to wait 17 years, and eventually she gave birth to their son and heir, Paul. Finally, in 1762, Elizabeth I died and Peter III took the throne. But Peter III was not well liked and apparently hated Russia, which is maybe the worst quality a Russian leader can have. 6 months after taking the throne, he was killed in a coup. Some say it was because he was mentally unstable and a bad leader. Others look to Catherine as the instigator. Probably a little bit of both. Either way, Catherine seized the throne in 1762 and became the ruler of Russia. Under her rule, Russia got the facelift it desperately needed. She expanded its borders to the west and to the south, adding 200,000 square miles to Russia. She also attempted to westernize the nation through education, art, and literature. She attempted law reform in her early years and argued for freeing all the serfs, but eventually left idealism for pragmatism. She gave more power to nobles in an effort to keep the peace and stave off rebellion, which wasn't too fun for Russia's poorest class. But it did help Russia with its financial problems. She also attempted to help the children. She started the Moscow Orphanage for Kids, trying to educate them and give them a chance. But most of them died before they became adults. Catherine the Great died in St. Petersburg on November 17, 1796, and was succeeded by her son Paul. Judge her politics and ambitions as you like, but without them, Catherine may never have achieved the greatness that would be forever associated with her name.